Breaking news. Hawaii authorities warn Hawaii residents to prepare as Hector speeds towards Big Island. Residents of Hawaii's Big Island have been warned of a second potential disaster and to prepare for evacuation as Hurricane Hector moves closer towards the southern portion of the island, with the area already under a state of emergency from Mount Kailea destroying the natural landscape through an ongoing series of eruptions and earthquakes. Hurricane Hector is moving across the Pacific Ocean, whipping up winds of up to 120 miles per hour as it careens towards the state of Hawaii and the besieged Big Island. The island has been declared a state of emergency since Mount Kailea first erupted on May 3. On Friday, the U.S. National Hurricane Center said Hector was headed towards the southern coast of the Big Island. This would put the storm on a virtual collision course with Kailea volcano, situated on the southern portion of the island. The volcano is in the midst of a 3-month-old eruption of lava from vents on its eastern flank while its summit crater continues to collapse. A series of lava fissures across the island have created channels of molten liquid that are continuing to tear apart communities on the lower east corner of Big Island since the initial eruptions took place. In addition to threats of flooding and mudslides, volcanic gases can create acid rain when they mix with water droplets in the atmosphere. This toxic precipitation can harm crops, drinking water and infrastructure. Scientists differ over how hurricanes and volcanoes might interact, including the question of whether low atmospheric pressure from a major cyclone could help trigger an eruption, and much remains unknown on this subject. At 5 p.m., 4 a.m. BST, on Friday, the hurricane was churning gale-force gusts and was rapidly gaining strength over the course of the day, leading the Hawaii Emergency Management Agency to advise all residents to stockpile and collect goods in preparation for the storm. A statement on the agency's website read, "Please use this weekend to build an emergency kit for your homes and prepare emergency planning in case you're shut in by the storm or in any other emergency such as evacuation." Hector has been upgraded to a major Category 3 hurricane as it careers towards the Central Pacific, leaving destruction in its wake. The storm passed through about 1,500 miles west-southwest of Baja, California, or 1,640 miles east of Hilo, Hawaii, at around the National Hurricane Center said. There is the potential for Hector to bring some impacts to portions of the Hawaiian Islands by the middle of next week, but it is too soon to specify the magnitude of the impacts or where they could occur. This is a good time for everyone in the Hawaiian Islands to ensure they have their hurricane plan in place. U.S. weather agency AccuWeather state that no expected impact will occur across the weekend, but warned next week could see further impact for residents on the Hawaiian Islands, including the disaster-fueled Big Island and the tourist hotspot of Maui. Historically, hurricanes tend to weaken before reaching Hawaiian waters. But with Hawaii still recovering from the Kailea natural disaster, of which the aftermath is still altering the geographical landscape, the Hawaii Emergency Management Team have advised locals to prepare for gale-force winds and storms. The agency advised residents, in the event of being blocked in at home, to prepare and pack a minimum of 14 days' worth of food and water and to stay tuned for updates, as well as getting to know the community in the case of a disaster. In the case of a call for evacuation, residents are advised to become familiar with the surrounding areas and to spend time with their family working out the safest escape route. The agency also advised visitors to Hawaii to download the Go Hawaii app and read the Hawaii Tourism Authority's travel safety brochure. A statement on the AccuWeather website says, even if Hector stays well south of the Big Island, swells propagating outward will lead to building seas and surf along the eastern and southern-facing shoreline of the southern and central islands and the String of Pearls during next week.